What's up, guys? Mark from Beyond the Real here, and today I want to talk about the film The Way Back, directed by Gavin O'Connor, starring Ben Affleck. Going into this, I thought this was going to be, your typical, basketball film, films such as Glory Road and, Coach Carter with Samuel L. Jackson. But I mean, it's a mix of it, but it's not fully that. This is, to me, a character film, and we're learning about someone who went through something, I guess traumatic, and they haven't learned how to deal with it, and they're using something as a distraction, which is Ben Affleck in this film. He's an alcoholic, and he's just drinking every single night at the bar. He's not doing nothing. He's just he's drinking at work. He's taking the alcohol to work, pouring it in his coffee cup, everything like that. And it's really an emotional film when you really think about it. I really did love it because it's just not about basketball. I love films about basketball no matter what. I love basketball, but this one wasn't just about that. It's about a man trying to, I feel like, find his way, right? So in this film, Ben Affleck's character, his son died. I believe his son was 8 years old, and his son died because of a tumor, I believe he said, in his brain. His brain and his spine. I heard him say something about the spine. His son died at a very young age. So that's what drove him to drinking so much, and that's how he lost his wife as well. And you just see a man just with nothing left to give. You lose your wife, you lost your son, and he doesn't want to do anything anymore. So he just wants to go day by day, drinking it away and just doing nothing, But finally in this film, he gets an opportunity to coach a basketball team, and it's cool to see because it's nice to see older like Ben Affleck. His name is Jack Cunningham in the film. He's taking these kids under his wing because Jack Cunningham was a star basketball player at that school. It might be a church. I might be getting it mixed up. But yeah, he was a star basketball player there, and the pastor and I believe it was a math teacher that wanted him to come back and to coach the team, because he knows about basketball, and the basketball team wasn't winning anyways. So why not having someone who has that experience, who had that championship mentality, and come in and handle this team. And he did. As soon as he came in there, it seemed like he didn't care at the beginning, but as days started passing, you see in the film his drinking stopped. It didn't stop all the way. It just he was limiting his drinking, because later on in the film he's still doing it, but it's to a bare minimum. And so he takes these kids under his wing. The most important kid that I feel like is in this film, his name is Brandon, and Ben Affleck, he's trying to build his character up, and he's trying to tell this kid, hey, you need to stand up, you need to be the captain, you need to be leader of this team. And throughout the whole film, this kid learns how to be the leader of this team. I thought that was one of the strong points in the film, just Ben Affleck building up this kid to be a leader, because that's what he wasn't. He was more of a shy kid at the beginning, but towards the end, he was perfectly fine. Like, he became that leader that probably Jack Cunningham was at a young age as well. But later on, you end up finding out is one of Ben Affleck's friends there that his son also has a tumor or some type of cancer, and that just drives Ben Affleck to drinking again. He was partying. He lost it. He lost his job. He lost everything again for the second time. So at the end, he finally gets into rehab. He becomes, I guess, something that he always wanted. He's finally moved on. Of course you're gonna remember your son no matter what. Your son and your family, you're always gonna think about them. But you also gotta move on and think about yourself, because you can't just keep destroying yourself. And that's what he was doing. So he finally went into rehab, and everything worked out from there. You actually, it doesn't end like with the typical the basketball team won the championship. No, it ended with Ben Affleck. He's shooting the basketball, but it's more, I feel like more of a man. He's finally found himself. So I found this film very entertaining. It was emotional, you know. I mean, I teared up, my wife teared up, so it was nice, you know. I really liked this film. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but you know, Ben Affleck, he's a great actor, you know, he's a great director, and I want to see more of this. I'm sure there won't be a second film to this, but if there was, I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I'd rather them keep it with one film, because it was great. I really did enjoy this film. I really recommend you guys to go and check out this film. You know, the MVP award, of course, is going out to Ben Affleck, because he just, you know, gave it his all in this role. And you know, it's awesome to see, you know, him just take on roles like this, any role, and just, you know, do his thing and, you know, execute it well. So yeah, guys, that's my review for The Way Back. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and come back and check back for more.